so many things in one day. It's a Sunday, and you saw just a minute ago Armenian monk with the incense celebration at the Catholic part. That's where Mary Magdalene met Jesus on Sunday, and this is Sunday. Then it's so beautiful to see it. Before the Armenian, I missed the Greek Orthodox monk who came to here. It's beautiful to see. There are tourists now, but only for 3 days. They came especially from Europe to celebrate Easter and the good week. And now you can actually hear the where is it? You could hear, and you will see, another monk of the Assyrian Church of Syria, and he will come with his incense into Catholic part. Then it's a Catholic part. So many different Orthodox denominations. It's Easter Sunday. And I'm blessing each one of you. If you are Catholic or Orthodox, it's still, for me, the important. Oh, here it is. This is he, and let's bless our cross. The smell is amazing. EJ, Bethy. The smell is amazing. I know that every time that I'm praying for you, something good happens to you. Although it's a Greek Orthodox procession, he will enter now to the tomb. And this is beautiful. You can see that different denominations can get along, only if you want. And this is the best message that I can actually ask or wish. Everyone can enjoy the benefit of others. You just have to accept it. If you want your own cross that I will bless in the church or in any other place in Jerusalem, it's not a problem. Go into Buy Me a Coffee. Go into Buy Me a Coffee link, just like Betty and EJ did. It's at the description, at the text beneath the video, and look for the link. And then you will be able to buy yourself one of the crosses or Bible with a beautiful olive cover, and I will bless it. While I'm doing it, I will take a video of it, and of course I will send it to you. If you won't find it, it's not a problem at all. You can actually ask me via YouTube for the link, and I will send it to you. Then we are leaving the Catholic area and entering to other places in the church. It's beautiful to see that they are renovating the floor. That's why you can see the wooden floor here. Means that I already excavate here, and maybe they found something special. I know that they found here a wall, but I don't know what kind of wall. Who owned that wall? Is it from the Roman temple that was here, built by the Romans? Maybe it's from the 4th century church that been destroyed here. This is the prison of Jesus. When he came to here, before he was crucified, he had to wait. Then that's how they used to, I don't know, put him in prison, put him in chains. Because it's not the first time that I'm helping my sister. I call Betty a sister. I know she loves that icon of Jesus. But let me bless it for you here too. How do I know it? It's very easy. She writes me everything that she feels. You can do that here too. First of all, please subscribe to my channel. Secondly, ask me whatever you want. If I know the answer, I will answer it. If I won't know the answer, I will answer it. And I will tell you that I don't know. The few chapels here. The one that I love is of the Armenian here, and that, first of all, it looks like an Armenian chapel. I've been in Armenia. I love that country. It's a beautiful country. But the spear, this is the chapel of the spear, the one that, remember the Roman soldier who actually tried to help Jesus or to check if he's dead or not, then this is the chapel of it. And the spear itself is at Armenia, at Yerevan. Let's enter to two more chapels. One is an Armenian chapel, Golgotha. And because it's Easter, we can actually enter and reach the altar. Because a beautiful mosaic, and let me remind you that in 1915, the Turkish of today butchered, killed more than 1.5 million Armenian. That was the genocide of the Armenian, of the Turkish. Sadly, I cannot go down, it's not so easy, but you can actually reach the foundation of the Roman temple and a beautiful graffiti of a boat. And it said something like that: "We came to visit you, our Lord." 2nd century. 2nd century graffiti. I have to climb it up, Betty. But let's continue down to St. Helen Chapel. If that was an Armenian chapel, this is a Catholic one. And that's where they found the true cross. And in about 2 days from now, I will reach the church for the ceremony of the true cross. You can see St. Helen and the cross, and she found it right there. All right, you can hear the bells, you can understand that something is happening, or not. And I'm waiting for the ceremony of the Greek Orthodox, they will walk with a lot of incense around the church because it's Easter. It's Sunday, Easter Sunday. Oh, the smell of the incense is so good. And I'm so sorry that I cannot describe the smell. But look at that. Look at how many graffitis you can find here. We are at the lower part of the Golgotha, the Calvary. You can see the bedrock right here. Later on, we're going to climb up, but first I want to reach the tomb to see if they already started the procession, and then I will talk about that stone as well. One of the options of mine is to offer you a candle lighting within a small video. It's a private one. You can actually be able to see it at, yes, Buy Me a Coffee. The link is at the description. The ceremony is still oops. Then please, let's start with the Golgotha upstairs. As you can see, it's quite crowded, and then we will talk about that stone and the tomb. Don't worry. Happy Easter to everyone. Although you are going to see it after Easter, still the atmosphere of Easter is right here. Step, 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 steps. Thanks God that I bought it a few days ago, because I already blessed it for you at the Golgotha. But you can see here three important chapels. First one is a Catholic one, and this is where they nailed Jesus into the cross. Let me stand there and show it to you from here. Look at the altar. The altar is different. It used to be here a beautiful Medici altar, but it's been taken for restoration, something like that. A week ago we had a different altar here, and now it's a more beautiful mercy. You can see the Jerusalem cross as well, which is a symbol of being in Jerusalem, and look how beautiful it is. Now, because it's a little bit crowded and it reminds me the days when I worked, sadly it's a wartime, and there are not a lot of tourists. This is an unusual day, and right here you can see another icon, another station of the Via della Rosa. This is where Mary, it represents the Pietà, but look at the spear in her heart. Just go out. When the Holy Family visit the temple for the first time with Jesus, He was around 40 days old, and this is the presentation at the temple. And Saint Simon told her, Mary, your son will die in front of your eyes. It will be like a spear entering into your house, your heart, and that's what you saw. The most important part, and I already blessed it there. Betty, I didn't bless it in the tomb today, but I will bless it in the other day. Today the tomb is closed for visitors like me, mainly because of the processions. They need it more than me. This is the Catholic tour and the Orthodox day. You can see the glass protecting the upper part of the Calvary. John is there. Mary, the mother, is the other side. And Jesus is on the cross. Look how beautiful is the Orthodox ceiling. And look how beautiful is the Catholic ceiling. What? Yes, their church belongs to the Catholic, to the Orthodox, and to the Armenians. But the Copts and the Assyrian church has got rights here as well. Let's continue to the stone that you saw, but not before just to see what's happening there at the Greek Orthodox Cathedral. I can light you a candle through the private candle lighting here next to the crucifixion place, or there next to the tomb. All right, let's talk about the stone here. You can see it. After he was crucified and died, they buried Jesus. But before they bury him, they had to purify the body, just like they're doing it to every Jew until today. Remember, Jesus was a Jew, and he was buried like a Jew. Then, in that case, they purified his body, mostly by Joseph of Arimathea and Nicodemus, and they put the shroud around him, and then they bury him in the tomb of Joseph of Arimathea that was next to the crucifixion place. I'm now at the crucifixion place. That part was part of King Herod, and then after he died, it became to me part of the Roman Emperor. And next to it, according to the book of John, was the garden of Joseph of Arimathea. Then in that case, he gave Jesus his own tomb, and we might even enter to the tomb of Joseph of Arimathea as well. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go down to the stone, and for me this is the most dramatic place here if I'm talking about touching or being close to the body of Jesus, because the naked body of Jesus touched that stone. Then let's go all the way down. We are leaving the Calvary, the Golgotha, and we're heading to the stone. Very EJ. We've just been there, and as you can see, it was outside the city. You can see the skull, Golgotha. It's skull. The meaning of it is a skull in Aramaic and even Hebrew. And let me see. Look at the figures. You can see John without the beard, with the green one, it's Nactiminus. Joseph of Arimathea with a white beard. His mother is holding him, and Mary Magdalene is kissing his hand. And if we will move to here, you can see the anointing table that you saw from upstairs, and Joseph of Arimathea, not Dominus, John, the beloved one. Mary Magdalene is to the left, and the mother is here. Then let me bless, if I will be able. Sorry, I think I will. Found the place. Some people ask me to write their name in Hebrew and English at the other side of the cross. Some people ask me not to. Some people ask me to bless them without mentioning their name at the video. Some people are giving me so many details and people that I can bless at the same time. Everyone's got his own wishes. Now, the Holy Fire was yesterday. It's a huge celebration, a divine fire that comes straight from Jesus to that church, and all the Armenian and the Greek Orthodox churches are using those candles. And there's, for the first few days, it cannot burn anything. Then, let me just bless it. Above the fire. This is an Armenian chapel. Watching the crucifixion place, according to the Armenian, the women who came to see the crucifixion, they stood here. Now we are going back to the tomb. You can see here Hannah. Hannah is I don't know if she's a professor, but she knows everything about Christianity. And she always helping. She is a kind of a connection. She's got an organization that connects Jews, Christians, and Muslims together in Jerusalem. It's a beautiful thing, and you can study, and I actually study a lot from her. It looks like they are going to walk around the church. Then let me tell you that the procession started. It looks like they are going to begin it soon. Then the tomb was a cave, but it's been destroyed so many times. Then what you see here is a structure by the name Adicula, which is a little small temple. In it is the tomb itself. And the tomb of Joseph of Arimathea is behind the Coptic chapel that you see in front of you. If it's okay by you, Betty, EJ, I will wait for the procession as well. What you're going to see is at the head of the procession, you will see a few, between 2 to 4 kavasses. Looks like Muslims, Ottomans, Turkish guys. You can recognize it by the head, and they will hit the floor with a stick. The story behind it is that for hundreds of years, when the Muslims controlled the city, actually from Saladin from 13th century, they didn't let the Muslims and the Jews to live here and to pray to God in their own way. First, you have to pay a lot of money to survive, and secondly, you had to pay a lot of money, and different dominations had to pay a little bit more, and then they've been protected by those people, and by knocking the floor with a stick, the Muslims, civilian Muslim people who actually been here knew not to hurt or to harm the religious people. Today, of course, in Israel, everyone can worship God in their own way. It won't cost you a penny. It's more than that. The church is not owned by Israel. The church belongs to the Christians. It's like, how should I say it, an embassy. But they're still using that tradition, and the kavasses, this is the name of those people, which I'm not sure that they are Muslims. I think they are Christians now, will follow them. Who's got the keys for the church? Catholic, Protestant, Armenian, Greek Orthodox? No, the key belongs to the Muslims. From the 12th century, from Salahuddin time, the church was held by the Muslims, and they decided who to let in and how much they will pay. Today, it's for free. You don't have to pay. It's open day and night. But the key belongs to the Muslims now because of tradition and because of another reason. If the key will be in the hands of the Catholic, it means that it's a Catholic church. If the key will be in the hands of the Orthodox, it will be an Orthodox church. And in that case, they decided not to keep on doing the same system. It belongs now to the Muslims, but they are amazing to families who open and close their church every day. And they're doing it with a lot of love. Love is the key. Until they will go out. There are a few ways to support my channel. First of all, send that he's risen. He is risen. Oh, he's risen. He is risen. It's amazing. Yes. It's in Arabic. And now we'll start a procession. In that case, if you want, you know what? If you want to support me, ask me how to do that, but send that video to all of your friends. And don't forget to subscribe my channel. Let's enjoy Easter Sunday with Latin cross of Betty and EJ. As I believe the Greek Orthodox will walk around the church and will bless themselves. It takes a lot of time, but we are not in a rush. I'm not sure that I will take a video of every moment here, because some people complain that my videos are too long. But I have so many things to say, and I'm not working. Remember, tourists are not here, although you can see tourists there. Yes, reason. Yes, reason. The name of the church is the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and that is the Catholic name and the most well-known name, but the Orthodox and the Armenians are calling it in a different name. They call it the the Resurrection Church, because the story is about today, the resurrection. And if you ask me, I prefer that name, but when I'm writing the title, using the title Resurrection Church, most of you ask me, a lot of you ask me, I don't know that church. Where is that church? This is the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Few names for it. Well, thank you for being with me. See you next time. I do have, as you know, more than 20,000 videos on my YouTube channel. See you in my next video. And Easter Sunday to everyone.